John Gill, Nahum chapter 3, verse 3. Reading first from the King James Bible, quote, "The horseman lifteth up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses." Unquote. John Gill, quote, "The horseman lifteth up both the bright sword and the glittering spear," or the flame of the sword and the glittering spear. "He rides with a drawn sword, which, being brandished to and fro, looks like a flame of fire, or with a spear made of polished iron or steel, which, when vibrated and moved to and fro, glitter like lightning. A large number of which, entering the city, must be terrible to the inhabitants of it. And there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, of dead men lying in the streets, pierced and slain with the bright sword and glittering spear of the Medes and Chaldeans. And there is none end of their corpses. The number of them could not be told. They lay so thick in all parts of the city that there was no telling them. They stumbled upon their corpses, the Ninevites in fleeing and endeavoring to make their escape, and the Medes and Chaldeans pursuing them." Unquote. King James Scripture quote, "The horseman lifteth up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of the corpses. They stumble upon the corpses." Unquote. End of John Gill, Nahum chapter 3, verse 3.